Hi, today I want to talk about the fact that you and I are not our trauma. What tends to happen is that we repeat the story of our trauma many times. If you've ever been in therapy, that's something that they encourage you to do, to bring it all out into the open, to keep going over and over the traumatic experience. And the theory behind that is that when we give it air, when we give it room to breathe, let it see the light of day, then we can heal from it. The problem is that often by retelling the story of our trauma time and time again, we really identify as that traumatic experience. And when we identify as that traumatic experience, it's much harder for us to gain the distance that we need to be able to observe it objectively and say, yeah, no, I definitely experienced that trauma, but that trauma is not me. That trauma doesn't define me as a person. And it definitely doesn't dictate what's going to happen in my future. I've been through personal trauma on so many different levels, in so many different ways. And the majority of people are like that. I'm definitely not unique. And often as an entrepreneur, as a businesswoman, as a business person, the trauma that we've experienced can affect the decisions that we make, for instance. It can affect how we respond to situations. So when we can create a distance between us and the traumatic experience, and we can say, okay, so that's actually the trauma speaking here. That's not me being the infinite being that I am. That opinion is coming through trauma. That opinion is coming from the version of me that experienced that trauma. But I am no longer that person. Yeah. Every moment of every day, we get to decide the person that we are going to be. And our future is based upon the person that we decide to be in any given moment. Yes. So if you keep identifying as your trauma, you're always going to be responding to situations from that viewpoint, from that traumatized viewpoint. But when you can create a distance and recognize that, yes, you experienced the trauma, but the trauma is not you, and you are no longer the version of yourself that did experience that trauma, that's when you can just really thrive despite everything that's ever happened in your past. Yeah, you owe it to yourself to do that. You owe it to yourself to recognize that you are not your trauma. I hope that helps.